Hey YouTube, welcome back to another video. And today's topic is going to be about customer service and how draining that shit is. Customer service. Let me tell you about one thing about customer service. It takes everything you have and more just to finish a shift. And I feel so exhausted, so tired, so done with, and so fed up with humanity. At the end of the day, all I just want to do is just lock myself in a room within my thoughts and just say, hey, you know something? Humans are pretty stupid. Honestly, I mean, you deal with the most ignorant, foolish kind of people, and yet you're supposed to still go on with a smile. I mean, there are days where I just look at people and be like, "Come on now, yeah, I know you wasn't born to do this stupid shit." Like not today. I know we ain't perfect, but still, it's just the amount of trouble that comes along with dealing with customer service. It is the most draining thing in the world. And what sucks about it too is when you, like I said, when you come home and you have nothing else in the tank because you've been talking, doing customer service things all day. Hi, welcome. How you doing? How's it going? All this kind of nonsense just to kind of keep up with the customers' happiness and all kind of stuff. And all you just want to do is just like here's what we have. Take it and go home, and that's it. I don't want nothing else. But a lot of times is you feel like the therapist because they just throw a lot of problems on you, and I just don't like that. It really is stupid and kind of sucks, and I am really fed up with it. And my feeling of this exhaustion of customer service came when I was working at Target as a cashier, and before that I was a cart attendant. And a cart attendant was basically just doing your own thing. You're just going around with a little cart. You see them all the time. They push the carts. Make sure you put your carts back. It doesn't take that long to do. Get your steps in, might as well. And then that's pretty much it. But then I wanted to go do something else, and I was like, hey, let me just go ahead and just do cashier. And they was like, yeah, sure, yeah, we're available. We need people. Come on in. So not knowing that it was going to be a big headache, so I joined it. I did it, and I hated it. I immediately regretted it. It was the most stupidest thing ever. There was complaints from customers all over the world saying like, Brandon was slow or he wasn't doing this and doing that. Some people were rude. Some people were, some people were good. Some people were bad. But then you remember the bad more than the good, and that's just how it is with a lot of things. And I just don't want everyone to do that again. I remember there were times where, as a cashier, I would just be there stuck. Please, like, go to somebody else. I don't want to see another soul entering my lane again. I just don't. I just don't really. I can't. Please just go somewhere else. And yet they still come to my lane. I could be facing this way. I could be facing that way. I could be doing this, and they still have fucking 50 million things on the cart placed in front of you. You gotta zing, 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 all that shit up. And then they'd be like, come on, can I get a coupon? Can I get a discount? Can I get something out of it? No, you can't get something out of it. I don't care about your damn discount. Get me out of here. So, it's just the worst thing about it is just, yeah, like I said, just the exhausting feeling because you're just going against people a lot of the times that just don't really know what they want and what they want to do. So when they come on to doing this stuff, they literally bring their problems on to you, and then you have to work around it. Now, the only way for me to get around that situation around that time is just working in another department. But since everybody was filled up within that department, they didn't want anybody new to show up. So I was stuck doing that goofy shit for a long time. And it really did kind of mess me up a little bit with people. Because especially if you're a people person, I think that's the worst thing about doing customer service and how much it affected me, and why now I kind of like doing positions where you just kind of just do your own thing. You still have a task, you still have something to do, but you're not really in front of the front lines of people, not as much as you used to be. Because the thing is, when I was a cashier and just doing like guest services and stuff like that, it became a headache, and I got so tired of just doing it that I just don't like dealing with big crowds of people. I started noticing myself. I don't know if ever you guys have these tendencies, like say you go out places and then you see big crowds of people. You would think like, oh my god, I'm at work, but you're not at work. You're off, but your body switches on to work mode, and then now you're thinking about, I got to get around these people and how these people are going to stay the hell away from me because I just want to relax. I just want to feel at peace. And then just navigating and stuff like that, and all these weird little freaking tendencies and habits and shit after customer service. I was a happy soul before customer service, before it destroyed my humanity. I'm like, now I ain't crazy. I don't want to hurt people, but I just want people to stay the hell away from me sometimes. Like, get away, get that weird ass shit away. It's like a damn fly. Like, I'm like, you. I'm like trying to get that shit away from me. So Basically, that's what it is. And I just don't like how draining it is, and just dealing with the energy too of people. A lot of people have negative energy coming onto you, and then just throwing whatever they have onto you, and then you just got to sit there and take it. And I'm like, I fucking refuse to go through that. I think that is complete bullshit and is a waste of time and energy. Like, you're not defending your family, you're not defending your purpose, you're not defending what you own or what you work for. You're just defending yourself at that moment because of a company decided to put you in that position at that time. Just wrong place, wrong time. Shit happens. But I find it to be fucking infuriating just to have to defend yourself and have to like put yourself through that weird energy shit, because it's like no one, you know what I'm saying? Like, good energy should be all over the place, but it's not. It's just, that's just how it is. But you got to be really well equipped just to go through that, and mentally strong. Not about physical. I mean, yeah, you could beat somebody up, but you're gonna get your ass fired. You can put your hands on somebody, and they're gonna put their hands on that damn last ticket, your ass out that door, because that's gonna be your last day. So you literally have to think your way out of the situation and just be like, no, something, I don't give a shit. Just have a good day. That's it. But it's just, that's the worst thing about that, is just saying having a good day, have a good day, have a good day. Is that you just build up these tendencies of like, I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna hold back on how I feel, and then just have a good one today. That's it. Not say anything. I don't like that, and it builds up these really bad habits. So I just don't. And another thing that I just don't like is it's just damn. It's like you feel tired after work. You don't want to go anywhere. You don't want to do anything. You feel demotivated. It takes a second to kind of recuperate and come back. Me, on the other hand, I don't use that as an excuse. If I come home from a long day at work, I'm just gonna take pre-workout and just go to the gym because I know it's gonna be worth it. But I just don't like feeling like slightly tired, because that halfway energy you could have used onto your craft and onto your purpose, onto with something that you can to get yourself out of the matrix, get yourself out of the situation, because obviously you don't like working there. So it's just you're stuck there at that point. But it's just like, damn, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth going through that. And I personally think that we're all designed to be built to be doing something else. But I tell you one thing: the good thing about customer service, that it motivates my ass to go do my own thing, because I hate being in a place where there's nothing but negative energy, and I feel it, and it's just surrounded by it, and it stinks. It is, and it's something that people typically say that when I talk to people about work, "Ooh, I don't care." It's just we're not a spiritual person. They don't understand. It's just whatever, it goes to the head. But for me, that shit bothers the fuck out of me. It annoys me that I have to be in this situation. I mean, of course I'm making money, but I just don't like feeling exhausted where I can't do anything else. you know I like to work on other things. I don't like to be work to be my main thing. I like to work on as many things as possible. So that's my thing. And I just don't like that tiring feeling after a long day, and you just like, oh man, I just had to deal with all these people. And sometimes you don't do anything. You're just kind of just there, and they still kind of treat you bad. But you can't let that define you. Use that fuel as motivation to get yourself out of that situation, get yourself out of that job, and do something on your own. No matter how long it takes, as long as you feel the energy of, I can do something more, and how people are presenting themselves to me is not who I am with that negative energy, and I know I could be doing more. Yet I'm here, but I'm still working on it. Just know that what you're capable of, and never forget that. And that's what keeps me motivated, because I had a pretty weird experience this weekend doing customer service at my job, security and stuff like that. And then I'm like, oh my god, like I deal with all these weird ass people and just weird energy, and it is what it is. But hey, I'm not gonna let that define me. Just came back from the gym. I felt great. I don't like being dealt with that stuff, and it's just weird. It's just weird. But customer service. What you guys think about it? Let me know if you guys feel the same way about customer service at your job. If you feel drained afterwards, if you feel tired or anything like that, or you just want to take a nap when you get home, or you also feel like you could be doing more with the time. Let me know in the comments. Make sure you like and subscribe. Please do anything to the video. Help me get me up and get this message out there, just to help out people, because that's my whole purpose right there. I appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you. Stay tuned. You guys take care. Bye.